All right, so yesterday I made a video about how Andrew Tate reportedly had lung cancer. Well, Andrew Tate himself came out on social media, on his Twitter, and said that he don't got it. I don't know who to believe. Because apparently his manager's saying, yeah, Andrew's got lung cancer. But apparently he's saying on his Twitter, no, I don't. I don't know how the fuck I don't know like how he's relaying this information to people to say on Twitter. I don't know how it's happening. And this shit reads like he wrote it too. Like it doesn't read like he didn't write it. It reads like he wrote it. But let's look at it. Let's see what Andrew had to say. Andrew says, I had a regular checkup organized in Dubai pre-detention. The doctors were extremely interested in the scar in my lung. They do not understand how I survive without treatment. They do not know the secrets of Wudan, but this battle has long passed. Okay, so he's playing games. He's playing games on Twitter. Let's see if he said something of like genuine value. I do not have Okay, there we go. Okay, now we got some substance. Okay. I do not have cancer. My lungs contain precisely zero smoking damage. In fact, I have an 8 lung capacity and the vital signs of an Olympic athlete. There is nothing but a scar on my lung from an old battle. True warriors are scarred both inside and out. I've never heard of somebody having lung scars from fights, but it's not impossible. I mean, the human body is both durable and vulnerable. So it's like, there's really no telling as to what could be going on with this nigga. But he claims he's got no cancer. And he claims that through the power of Wudan, he survives without treatment. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Like, I don't know what he's talking about. But what I will say is that, Andrew Tate's been a phenomenon. He's been a crazy phenomenon. He somehow managed to garner the attention of the youth, of young male youths. He somehow managed to take over the minds of young male youths. And a lot of people hate this nigga with like a burning passion because of some of the things he said on social media about women and so on and so forth. But I think Andrew Tate has honestly been a positive influence on some level. I think Andrew Tate has definitely gotten young men, the ones who are old enough. I feel like little kids aren't going to really understand, but I feel as though the older people that watch Tate understand that in general, he gives very good life advice to young men. In fact, most of the shit he talks about has nothing to do with women in general and more to do with instructing men on how to properly live their lives and how to be useful and productive in society. And to see him in the position that he's in right now is definitely unfortunate and it's sad. And we're just going to have to wait it out and see if he's truly innocent or guilty. But, with all that's going on, we lost Kevin Samuels. He was a positive influence in my mind. I enjoyed his show. I was entertained. I felt informed. I enjoyed Kevin Samuels. To see Andrew Tate dealing with health problems as well, it definitely sucks. I don't know what to believe. I doubt that Andrew Tate's manager, and I feel like it could have been I saw a screenshot of a story. I don't want to sit here and say that it was fake. I highly doubt Andrew and his own manager wouldn't be on the same page about his health. But what I will say is that Andrew, if it is true that he has cancer, that shit is unfortunate, bro. Because a nigga like Andrew Tate, bro, that guy has done more good than harm, in my opinion. And a lot of people would disagree. And there's some things I disagree with that Andrew Tate says. I don't believe that a woman is a man's belongs to a man when she marries him. I don't believe a woman is a man's property. I don't believe that a man should, go out, having sex with other women unless he communicates to his wife that that's the kind of lifestyle he's going to be living. Unless he communicates to his woman and they come to an agreement, I don't believe men are just entitled to, do this and do that and, mess with this girl and mess with that girl while being in a committed relationship. I don't believe in that. However, when it comes to advice on fitness, mental strength, determination, hard work, focus, Andrew Tate has been a positive influence in the lives of a lot of young men. And I got to give kudos to him. I got to give kudos to him for that. He's got his flaws. He said shit that I disagree with. I'm not some 100% Andrew. Like, I'm not out here like Andrew Tate's right about everything. But I think that Andrew Tate has given out a lot of realistic and useful advice. And I think that I think that I think it's a shame that he's locked up right now with no official charges levied against him outside of an investigation. He hasn't been officially charged yet. I think it's a shame that he's not even allowed to get bond. I think it's a shame that he's not even allowed to be visited by his family. I think it's a shame that he's not even allowed to be visited by Aiden Ross. It's very clear to me that Romania has more than just a criminal legal grudge with Andrew Tate. It's very clear that they have a very clear uh extrajudicial grudge against Andrew. Like they've got smoke with him for real. For whatever reason. They don't want him to be in high spirits. They don't want him meeting with Aiden. They don't want him meeting with his family. They want to break him. So ultimately, we're gonna have to wait and see what happens. Whether he's innocent or guilty is not for any of us to say. We don't know. We don't know shit. You know, it seems like Romania doesn't even know shit. They haven't formally charged the nigga or really presented any real solid evidence. So it seems like we're gonna have to wait and see what happens. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Andrew Tate denies having cancer. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Let's see how everything unfolds.